This is NBC Nightly News with John Chancellor and David Brinkley. Tonight, Monday, May 16th, reported from the NBC News Center in New York.
Good evening. John Chancellor is off tonight. He'll be back Thursday. A big helicopter bringing people in from New York's Kennedy Airport crashed coming into a landing this evening on the roof of the Pan American building in the center of Manhattan, 59 stories high. At least 5 people were killed and many more were injured. The helicopter's landing gear collapsed apparently, and it rolled over. Parts of the machine fell into the street, killing 1 man and injuring several others. Helicopter service to the top of the building had been stopped for 9 years, but earlier this year it was resumed. A new report, a little scary, says the world could begin running out of oil in 1981, 4 years from now. And it says even with the most rigid conservation, there will be severe shortages by the end of this century, 23 years. Then it says the competition between countries for energy to run their societies could even lead to war. The study was made by experts from 15 countries, sponsored by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And while we have had gloomy forecasts before, we've had none as bad as this. A hearing on some parts of the Carter Energy Program in Congress today. Here's Irving R. Levine in Washington.
Members of the House Ways and Means Committee were kept waiting 30 minutes for Treasury Secretary Blumenthal to arrive because he had the wrong time on his schedule. And from then on, it was all downhill for Secretary Blumenthal. Both Republicans and Democrats at the committee hearing, which was closed to cameras, found fault with the main tax features of President Carter's energy program. They told Secretary Blumenthal that the government rebate for people who buy small, gas-efficient cars might mostly benefit foreign manufacturers and throw Americans out of work. On other points, Democrat Cotter of Connecticut, the gasoline tax doesn't stand a snowball's chance in hell of passing. Democrat Burleson of Texas, the program lacks incentives for new oil exploration. Democrat Corman of California, the program is not tough enough on gas-guzzling cars. Republican Duncan of Tennessee, it will create a big new expensive bureaucracy. Afterwards, Secretary Blumenthal said he was not discouraged by the sniping at the president's program.
I think you have to remember that these members of Congress have 5 minutes in which to ask questions, that they naturally concentrate on those parts